Now, hello and welcome to another episode of our Soulful Sundays series. I am Cheryl-lya of Wellbeing Showcase, and I'm today with a lovely lady, Sandira, who has exhibited with us before. She's done loads of videos and has done some wonderful work around sound healing. And Sandira is going to tell us all about that today. So without further ado, Sandira, welcome, and tell us a little bit about yourself and the work you do.
Hi, thank you for having me. I've been a sound healer. Well, I was a professional musician before I was a sound healer, and so I came into it via Reiki. But it was like when somebody said to me the solfeggio, the word solfeggio, my whole life lit up. It was like, yes, I've been waiting to hear this. I trained in America with a company called Soma Energetics, and I use tuning forks, I use gongs, I use Tibetan singing bowls, I use the voice because I do Mongolian overtoning, and that's primal. There is nothing in your body that's going to resist this because we know it in our deepest self, and that you can do magic with sound. I'm now qualified as a teacher, so I can teach this system in the UK, which I'm really excited about. I work from my home studio and from the Notting Hill Therapy Clinic in St. Charles Hospital, and I'm very passionate about sound healing because we are beings of not just light but frequency, and every organ in our body has an optimum sound that it works with. Just like each planet in the sky has its own unique sound. Our heart, our liver, our spleen, our endocrine system, our nervous system, all has frequency that it works best with. So I give you the frequency or the series of frequencies that are going to wake up that part of your body that's gone out of sync, that's disharmony, that is making the whole orchestra sound out of tune. It could be just one, and then we're not functioning properly. So I'm giving you the frequencies that help your body function like a finely tuned orchestra, and hopefully we bring you back into harmony. So you're more relaxed, you're more happy, you can function at a better energetic level, and you can do the things that you want to do instead of being stuck. So I've noticed a lot of people come in with their base chakra closed, and they're just working on stable energy, and we need more. We need to be full of ba-ba-boom. We need to have that energy so that we can do the things we want to do with our lives. I've gone off on my usual tangent.
It's fascinating. It's wonderful, and that's why I love doing these interviews, because it's there's so much good stuff that comes out. People just go, wow. And one of the things that I've sort of been thinking of is, would people come for a specific ailment, or because it sounds like when you say that if one minor thing's out of alignment, the whole orchestra's not playing in tune. So what would be those things that are sort of out of alignment that somebody could say, oh, this doesn't feel right, let me go visit Sandira for a session?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the most important system in your body is the endocrine system, and that affects every part of your body. And it's the interface between your auras and your chakra system and the physical body. So I have a variety of tools I use, and I will dowse to see what your body needs. But I deal with sports injuries, I deal with people that are undergoing major surgery that need support through that, because it affects the whole system, not just the bit that's being operated on. I deal a lot with blocked emotions that are affecting us internally, because anything that happens in your mind and your thought patterns it starts off out here, but after 6 to 9 months, it starts to sink down through the aura into the body. If it's not dealt with, it becomes an illness. So I'm dealing with the thought pattern behind whatever's going on for you as well. I get a lot of people with thyroid. You know, I track people that have the things that I used to have. So I get a lot of TMJ, jaw problems, a lot of, with women, women's issues. So I do the osteo things that help float the hips and allow the space and the movement in the pelvic area to support you. Lots of, you know, it goes on.
Well, I mean, that's fantastic, because, you know, it's, you know, one of those things, because a lot of people say, you know, oh, it helps with everything. And, you know, sort of, it sounds like there's, if the body is out of alignment, it's, you know, as you say, it's not just one thing that's out of alignment, but there's these different things that sort of play in. And a lot of people also don't realize that, you know, if they've had, you know, a sore, an achy shoulder or a gammy knee or what have you, they don't realize that that's come from up here sometimes, and then it's manifested in the body, and we have to go back a few steps and say, let's see what the thinking was behind it. That's absolutely,
yes, very, very much so. But also 80% of all illness, and this is coming from scientific research and doctors, 80% of all research is stress. We are so stressed that our body is held so rigid that we can't allow it to flow. We don't allow the organs, the space in the body to actually sit where they need to sit. We're cramped. Yeah. So a lot of the work I do is actually getting people into a space where they are relaxed enough for the body to do what it's supposed to do, for the body to move back into alignment, body to heal itself. Because at the end of the day, I provide the frequencies and the techniques, but it's you that does the healing. So we're not the magic pill. There is no magic pill. You can go to the doctor and get pills, but they're not magic. They're just masking what's going on, and you're on those pills forever. So we're trying to find what's causing you to go out of sync, what's emotionally wrong, what's mentally wrong, supporting you in your healing.
Absolutely beautiful. And, you know, for somebody who's never tried it before, or, you know, who maybe sort of thinks, oh, I don't know, there's a lot of sort of bit airy-fairy around this. You know, what would you say to them? Because, you know, it's lovely to say, you know, come in and give it a try.
Yeah. Well, it's like everything. You do have to give it a try, but it's not like I've worked with people's spines, giving them the frequencies down the spine to aid their spine to relax enough to adjust. This is not painful. It's not like going to an osteopath where you're manipulated and you could get hurt. There's very little physical contact except these tuning forks, and it's a vibration. It's not painful, it's not challenging, it's not in your face. You don't have to change your understanding of the universe to cope with it. Because we grow up listening to sound, we are not in resistance to sound. We don't fight it. So our body accepts it a lot easier. We do have to sometimes just take a leap of faith and try something. I'm a perfect example of somebody who's been through major trauma with post-traumatic stress and major accidents, mercury poisoning in my teeth that were affecting my immune system. And if I had not spent the time, the money, and I very much doubt I would be functioning as a human being anymore. I was in a lot of trouble. So from my personal experience, taking that commitment for yourself brings rewards, because you are the most important person in your life. And I have turned my life around. I'm fitter. I'm nearly retiring, and I am very fit and happy. I have a good life. I would not have done that if I hadn't committed to my journey in healing.
And it just sounds like this sort of journey for
Yeah.
is it sounds like it's really more of a gentle infusion of healing than sort of the harsh sort of kind of being pulled and pushed.
Yeah. Well, we're all different. Some people like really, really hard massage that bruises them. My osteopath has a fit with that, but that's a different story. I'm the sort of person who goes into resistance if you try and push me. So gentle works better for me than pushing. We're all different. Everybody's healing journey is a unique experience to them. What works for me won't work for everybody. I found the right people to guide me through my healing process. And hopefully I'll be the right person for a lot of people, but I won't be the only person, because there are a variety of steps along our journey, and we change and life expands and we need something different.
That's absolutely wonderful, because a lot of people think they have to go through pain and suffering alone, and no, there's a team of angels around ready to help and step in.
Yes.
So thinking of the team of angels, if somebody wants to get in touch with you, how would they contact you to come and have this beautiful sound vibration?
Well, my name is CHI, chisoundhealing.co.uk. You can book online through my website. You can call me directly through my website, or you can email me through my website. I'm on Facebook, but it's easier to come through the website.
That's fantastic. And do you want to say that again, just in case?
So www.chisoundhealing.co.uk.
Fantastic. And just, I could sit chatting for hours on end, and, sort of hopefully one day we'll get to do a whole bigger, better, longer series. But just for now, so for anybody who's watching at this point in time, is there one sort of nugget of wisdom or a pearl of wisdom that you can leave them with around sound healing?
I don't know about sound healing, but the thing that comes to mind, given that everything is challenging at the moment, is just stop and take a breath, breathe, because in this moment we're okay. Whatever's coming hasn't come yet. Whatever's gone, it's in the past. Just take a moment to breathe. How do I feel? What would I like?
Beautiful. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.